Hello everybody, and today we're going to be talking about TheOfficial Fuzion. Now, this Roblox star creator, or past Roblox star creator, had almost 400,000 subscribers. And he mainly made build-a-boat videos, which I didn't even know were really a thing that existed anymore. But that's mainly what he does on his channel, just random gameplay stuff. On the surface, by just looking at his YouTube channel, you would see nothing wrong with that. But if you really dive deep into his Twitter, then you will see a much more sinister path. Now, his Twitter has pretty much a backlog of a whole bunch of homophobic and just controversial tweets that have recently resurfaced. Now, because of this, he has lost all his star creator privileges and his entire star creator badge as a whole, meaning his star creator code no longer works and it says invalid if you try to use it, and the only thing left of his star creator history is his hat, which he still has if you check his inventory. But pretty much any trace that was inside of the star program besides that is gone. He's even gone as far as to remove every single star creator code from his descriptions of his videos. Now, of course, he's not the first person to be kicked from the star program. However, he is the first to be kicked out for violating a big rule of their terms of service, which is, of course, hate speech. The other people that have got kicked out were mainly only for inactivity and because they resigned. But this sparks new interest inside of the community and a heated debate. And the debate is, should he actually have been kicked because the things were years old, or, of course, should he have been kicked anyways because he said them in the first place and he should have never said them? So really, this has just caused an entire debate inside of the community, and I'm here to give you my opinions and take on the situation, and of course completely explain it so you can get both sides of the story and can decide for yourself. But before I really start covering this topic, make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe and hit the like button so more people can see this and can also learn about the situation and give their take on it in the comments below. So let's go ahead and get into the situation and summarize basically what happened and why it happened. So how this all basically started was Fire tweeting out, "If I ever see you wearing a Make America Great Again hat, just know I've lost all respect for you." Now after that, the infamous picture shows up and it's Fuzion wearing a Make America Great Again hat. Now there's of course about three sides to the story, and one side of course says they don't like him for wearing that hat and they do not support his political views and are not tolerant of it. The other side is of course tolerant, and then there's the other side that is bringing up his old tweets and digging them out of the grave basically and putting them out for everybody to see like they're brand new. So of course people brought up all types of screenshots that he had, and of course most of these are homophobic completely, and of course I don't support any of them. One of them of course is from Kinokin's video that he made a year ago basically, and it just has a Twitter screenshot of a chat message between Sandra and Fuzion. Now during this, Fuzion says, "Putting all my stuff out of context, lame-o." Then Sandra says, "What?" Then Fuzion says, "I'm not gay, I'm straight, and people that are gay do it for attention." Then, of course, Sandra just laughs at that and says, "What are you saying?" Then Fuzion says, "You should watch Ben Shapiro." Now, of course, Ben Shapiro is known for things like facts don't care about your feelings and also holding a lot of the same political views as Fuzion does. Now, that in itself was definitely over a year old. And, of course, that is not okay. However, Fuzion did apologize for it back then when it happened. And recently, since it has been brought up again, he has since apologized again for it. Fuzion put out a Twitter statement and it says, "There's recently been a lot of people tweeting about the things I've said in the past. Back then, I'll admit, I was a very hateful person. I was only 12 to 13 years old when I made those statements. And I know age is no excuse, but I've changed since then." Then he goes on to say, "I'm not the same person I was 3 years ago, and I'm ashamed to say that it was even me. I apologize to anyone I offended. There's nothing I can do to change the past, but I have changed for the future." Now, people did not take kindly to this apology, and a lot of them did not even forgive him at all. Some people saying stuff such as, "I still question why you were made a star creator, disgusting." And most people's replies were just like this. Now, of course, the next part of the video is going to be talking about Roblox's response to this entire situation, how they subtweeted him, etc., and basically Roblox's side of the story. So basically, Roblox tweeted out, "We're committed to building Roblox as a civil, just, and respectful community. We do not tolerate racism or discrimination whatsoever. We cherish the diversity of our community and believe shared experiences can bring people together to learn and understand one another." Now, of course, there was a ton of people replying like Kinokin saying this is a subtweet, and pretty much everybody got the hint that this was all about Fuzion. Now, of course, Roblox was completely in the right when doing this, because even though the tweets were years and years ago, they have a contract with Fuzion, and basically this contract has inside of it, and I've talked with multiple star creators about this, that you are limited to not having free speech anymore. Therefore, Roblox can kick you if you say something bad about them, or you say something racist or homophobic, etc. And basically if you say anything controversial that isn't like a political political opinion. Now, of course, whenever he got removed completely from the start program, the Roblox RTC account tweeted out about it, and people were replying under it, basically explaining why Roblox removed them. And basically the reason they removed him was to protect their brand. Now, of course, the reason they want to protect the brand is because imagine if a news station or something got a hold of what Fuzion said here. They could use that against Roblox, and Roblox could be branded as hiring people that use hate speech, etc. And all those labels that Fuzion has could be put on Roblox, and Roblox as a company can be seen as racist or homophobic. So from Roblox's point of view, it was a no-brainer removing Fuzion from the program. And Roblox does not care whether it was 5 years ago, 10 years ago, or 1 year ago, or 1 month ago. They would remove them from the program. Because as you know, mostly children rock Roblox content, and mostly children play Roblox in general. And these Roblox Star Creator members are seen as role models to children. And there's a ton of parents that would not want people like Fuzion being a role model for their child. And that's exactly why Roblox had to remove him to protect their brand, as kid-friendly and all their people that are Star Creators are role models. Now on to our next topic. What does this mean for the Star Program members in the future, and will they get the same treatment? Now, knowing all this, it must be extremely scary for a Star Creator member now, because from the situation, we know that Roblox will kick you / ban you if you say anything controversial, racist, or homophobic. Meaning that even if it was 3 years ago, or however long ago, if you're a Star Creator, you could always have the chance of being banned from your old tweets. Meaning that people who don't like you can go back 3 years and find something that you said and take it out of context, send it to Roblox, and probably get you banned. So if you are a Roblox Star Creator, or if you're anybody, I would make sure to go and tell any Roblox Star Creators that you know to go back and look at all their old tweets. Make sure they're not any way that can be taken out of context, because these days, if you say anything, they can report it to Roblox and get you terminated from the group, it seems. And also, I wonder how Roblox would handle it if somebody just photoshopped or edited a screenshot and made it say something that was extremely bad, and if that got extremely popular, could that possibly even get you terminated from the group? So really, this could mean a horrible future for the Star Creator members, and even an end to the Star Creator program in general. Now, of course, summarizing the situation, basically what happened is Fuzion got kicked out of the Star program for saying some extremely controversial / homophobic stuff inside of the past 1 to 3 years, and it got recently brought up, and it got extremely publicized, so pretty much everybody knew about it. Somebody probably sent it to Roblox, and Roblox kicked him from the Star program. Now, this could be a troubling future for the Star program, and this could actually be the end of the Star program in general, because Roblox will pretty much do anything and kick anybody to protect their brand. So what will this lead to in the future? Probably a lot of Star Creator members getting kicked out of the program, because I know out of those 200 people, at least 50 of them had said some controversial stuff in the past 5 years. And now, personally, my final take on the situation is, I do not think he should have gotten completely banned off the Star program. Maybe he should have got some limited stuff, like for instance, his Star Creator code gone or something like that for a bit, maybe like a couple months or a year or so. But personally, I think he has changed, because I haven't really seen anything homophobic within the past year or so. I have been looking for a long time and I haven't seen anything at all, and he has apologized 2 times for this, and I haven't really seen any wrongdoing that would conflict with his apology. In the end, I do think he should be forgiven and shouldn't be judged so harshly for some stuff he said a year ago or 3 years ago, when he has shown that he has changed somewhat, even though he still holds some political opinions that are contrary to what you might believe. Now, I really hope instead of the future that this has not become a trend, just going back in people's past and trying to get them removed from the Star program, because that would really suck for all Star Creators that are in there right now. But in the end, we can't really control that at all, because people will always have people coming after them from every angle, trying to get anything possible to get them removed. So that's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, turn notifications, follow me on Twitter, and join my Discord down below for more videos just like this. And make sure you guys like the video in the end, and goodbye.
Got my eyes on a computer screen, trying to work my digits in. I fidget with my lettering, but never with my sentences. I pause and check the clock, and it appears at 6 a.m. again. Another night wasted or another day finished, and my mind is steady running in place. I don't want to fall asleep, cause I got so much to say, but I don't want to stay awake and keep exhaustion at bay.